and now Senegal has joined the chain to close these foreign bases. All of us, we know very well that these foreign military bases are being used sometimes to train people who are not good to our governments, to supply some goods and equipment to those who are destabilizing our countries. So there's a need for other African countries to follow the same steps. The problem that we have, Africans, we are not working together. I wish after Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, other countries that have foreign base have to join and close all foreign military bases. So it has taken time when you heard about Chad to join, and now it has taken a certain time. Now Senegal has joined. But one good thing is that in all these countries, leaders has been changed. You see, for instance, in Mali, Burkina Faso, and in Niger, they have new leaders. The same to Chad and also in Senegal. So it means the coming leaders or new leaders have different vision. Our previous leaders, maybe they seem okay to have these foreign bases, but the new leaders, new generation, have said no, it is not right to have these foreign bases. If it is right, why Africans we don't have those bases to other countries? So we hope, for instance, in Botswana, Mr. Duma Boko is going to close U.S. military base in Botswana, as well as also in Ghana, the new leader John Mahama will also close U.S. base in Ghana. We are expecting maybe in Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire has military base, France military base. We hope also Cote d'Ivoire to join the chain to close foreign base in Cote d'Ivoire. Also in Democratic Republic of Congo, we hope maybe President Tshisekedi can think on closing. Let me share my thought a little bit on the issue of Democratic Republic of Congo. Sometimes it doesn't make sense that Congo has all military soldiers from different parts of this world. You find the Chinese soldiers there, American soldiers there. Of course, even America has a foreign base in Democratic Republic of Congo, also in Central Africa. Congo has soldiers from Russia. So you see, Congo has a lot of soldiers. But if Congo wants peace, first of all, must expel all foreign soldiers from the territory. Then Congolese come together and find the solutions. And if Congo will continue to rely on foreign troops, Congo will not be at peace forever, because the history has shown us that no one is coming to your home to bring changes. It's you who will bring change or will bring changes. So Congolese must understand there's no one who is in China, who is in America or in Russia, who is thinking about peace in Democratic Republic of Congo. So Congolese and the government of Congo must find the solutions and seek the way to remove all these foreign troops and take the responsibilities to bring peace in Democratic Republic of Congo. Sometimes we can say, maybe as the people have been saying, maybe Rwanda is a problem or these labels. No, those are not the problem. The problems are those who are exploiting our natural resources, and that's why you see every place where there is resources, there's a conflict. As I speak to you now, you remember that Mozambique is not at peace. Mozambique is not at easy because of elections, and we have seen soldiers, police, almost 5 police being killed. We have seen also prisoners escaped. Why? Because of resources that are in Mozambique. Yes, I know that those will say maybe leaders are doing this and that, but behind the scene of these leaders are those who are beneficiaries of our natural resources, and they use our leaders, our people like us, like me and you, to destabilize our countries. Then after a certain time, they will come up with their own solutions. Then they will sign some contract with us. Yes, you want peace, I'm going to help you. You want to do this and that, I'm going to help you, but I will tap your oil, I will tap your gas, so, or I'm going to invest in gold or in diamond, and that's what they're doing. So, my dear kings and queens, as I said, there's a need for all African countries to come together, and have been asking the Africa Diaspora Summit by the year 2025, and of course, I wish if we have such kind of summit, we can discuss and share our thoughts on how are we going to close these military bases, and also to find or to form our own army, standby army, that will protect our resources, will bring peace and security in our mother country, Africa. Without doing so, I'm sure Africa will continue to be disturbed and destabilized. The scramble of Africa is high. Everyone is scrambling to get our natural resources. And Africa, we must understand that while we are fighting, we are losing concentration. And when we are losing concentration, others are concentrating on our resources. And also they are dividing us. If we are being divided, we cannot speak with one voice. And that's what's happening right now in the continent of Africa. So I wish these steps have been taken by some countries to close, and these foreign bases should be taken by the whole continent of Africa. And of course, have been expecting maybe the African Union to be the champions of these steps. You know, I have listening, and of course I shared in this platform one of the African Union chairperson candidates from, I think, from Madagascar, has been praised and said there's a need for Africa to be free, and congratulating Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso for closing foreign bases, especially France military base in their countries. So other countries, and of course the African Union should be the main leader of helping Africa to be free. You know, as people said, those who feed you always controls you. So we have been relying on others, and that's why they come with these ideas of installing their own military bases in our territories. But we must understand these bases are here, not accidentally. These bases are here, first of all, to spy what we are doing, to manipulate our systems, to see how they can disturb us. Those who are operating in these military bases are so intelligent. They know what they are doing. They are not installing these military bases, spending a lot of money, and taking their people to come and to live in Africa without getting anything. So we must understand that there's a need for us, the people of Africa, to think about our future. If we think about our future, you must think on how you are going to depend on yourself. And to depend on yourself, you have first of all to make sure that you are at peace and no one knowing what you are doing. So to have these foreign bases, it means we're exposing ourselves, because these bases are being used as a spying camp. So they come, they spy, they know everything what we are doing, and from there they know how to play with us. Another issue that you must understand, that these bases sometimes will be the target of enemies of those who installed those foreign bases. For instance, you have seen the issue of Russia, Ukraine, Russia, and Western countries, NATO. When it comes to a total war, or to come to the total or full combat between Russia and NATO, these bases will be the first target. Russia will target Western base here in the continent of Africa. The same to NATO will target Russian bases here in the continent of Africa. So Africans will be the first to be affected by this war. And automatically we will find that Africa, we are engaging into the wars of others, like what happened in the First World War and Second World War. Africans, we fought in those wars without understanding what are we fighting for. But all in all, we must not repeat the same mistakes of our fathers, our grandfathers at that time. We must learn from the history. So the closure of military bases here in the continent of Africa is very, very important. I've been saying we need leaders such as Museveni, Kagame, of course, Blamanchan, Army General Assimi Goïta, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, someone from Gabon. All those are soldiers, Mamadou Doumbouya, to have a meeting, to come with a structure, plans, how Africa we are going to have a single army. How are we going to have an army that can help us to have peace and security in our mother continent, Africa? Then call these political leaders in Addis Ababa, then present the agenda that for Africa to have peace and security, we have formed this structure of peace and security, or structure of protecting our resources. Then I hope our political leaders will accept, because the aim is not to fight each other. The aim is to protect one another and to bring peace in our mother continent, Africa. You know, it doesn't make sense that till today, almost 3 decades or more than 3 decades, there's a war in Democratic Republic of Congo. Why Congo is not at peace? What's wrong with the Congolese people? So we must understand that there's a need for Africans to find peace in Congo. If Africa we bring peace in Congo, we are going to be the beneficiaries of resources found in Democratic Republic of Congo. Then we can create jobs to our young men and women. You see, it doesn't make sense that others are those who are beneficiaries from our natural resources. The time has come for Africans to benefit from our natural resources. So, my dear kings and queens, those are just my opinions. And of course, let me touch a little bit on the issue of CFA franc. All of us, we know what France is doing and with this CFA franc. So the reform of CFA franc in Senegal, I think, will awakening other countries. And of course, we have been talking about Africa having a single currency. Even ECOWAS has promised to come up with single currency of West Africa by the year 2027. So it means there's no need to have these small currencies. Let us having a single currency that is strong. We can trade among ourselves and we can use in our trades. We are talking about continental free trade area. Which currency are we going to use? If you know or understand what kind of currency are you going to use? Not all people understand the kwacha. Not everyone understanding maybe shillings, ruby. We have many currencies here in the continent of Africa. So I think we need to collapse other currencies and to create a new one that will be strong. And of course, we need to pack our currency into gold and our natural resources. That will be a good thing. My dear kings and queens, those are just my opinions from the issue of foreign bases and the issue of total sovereignty in our mother country, Africa. But in all, I hope you know more than me. I'm just trying to awakening the debate. But it's my hope that you and others will participate in this forum, in this platform, through the comment sections on how we are going to make Africa great by the year 2025. So those are just, as I said, my opinions. Let me end it here and say Goodbye. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for your contribution. You are making Africa great. Your contribution will be remembered and appreciated all time. So the coming generation will be proud of you, that you have made contribution and you have made something for your mother continent, Africa. Thank you.